Rip Current Media, in association with Desert Island Bodhi, presents Desert Island Bodhi, Best Practices in Prosperity and Happiness, Hard Truths and Good News on the Road to Success and Joy. The goal of this composition is to be the most blunt, succinct, illuminating, practical, and prescriptive book in the personal development space. A gray matter boot camp. This will be a break from the established order of many of the healing arts and sciences. These industries often have recurring revenue models or brim with filler. This book will not follow that approach. This is a desert island grade distillation of the self-help universe. All the theory and techniques and the prestige will be exposed and explained in this single short volume. Presented is an amalgam of ideas of many great teachers. Call them the best practices of self-improvement. Think of this as a manual for the methodical application of these great ideas. Do this, do this, do this every day. Keep doing them until you get the results you want, and then keep doing them for the rest of your life. Such a program requires commitment and daily mental drilling. The hope is that the proper framing of the theory will impress upon the reader the necessity of the regime and the promise of its potential. To the extent possible, this book purposely avoids vocabulary linked to any scientific or philosophical tradition. Application of the prescribed exercises requires steady work that will yield results over time. If there were faster ways to reshape your life, they would have been included. Within the year, there will be enough positive improvements such that you will know you found the right path. Hence, you will stay with these habits, knowing that good things will continue to grow in your life. Whom to emulate? It is time for a review of how people create health, joy, and success in their lives. You want to model people who have the success and happiness you desire. Highly successful people have these three qualities. 1. Extreme drive and work ethic. 2. Skills and abilities, whether inborn or developed from the archetypal 10,000-hour mastery program. 3. A vision of their dream. Belief they are worthy, belief they will prevail. This book does not focus on items 1 and 2, but they are key to success. However, if you can bring the motivation to stick with the practices outlined, a natural outgrowth will be the diligent pursuit of the skills and abilities necessary for your dreams to be realized. Regarding these skills and abilities, know there is no shortcut through your 10,000-hour mastery program. Try, fail, try again and again. Keep grinding it out. As for happy people, they usually have these traits. 4. They focus on the positive, avoiding thoughts, emotions, and comments about negative situations. 5. They are oh so thankful for all things big and small in their lives. 6. They trust they will find good things in life, or at least the means to work through adversity. Some people excel in success but lack joy. Others are happy but are not materially abundant. The obvious ideal is to have both. One particularly interesting aspect of some joyous or successful people is that they may have an innate knowing that allows them to create their success or joy. If asked to explain their accomplishments, they may not fully comprehend how they have done it. These are the unconsciously competent people. They had a belief in themselves, a clear vision of what they wanted, and the drive to acquire the skills for achieving their goals. The happy people had that clarity of insight which concludes, why do anything other than bask in the joy of life? However, many people have a life with mixed results and no clear understanding of why they have persistent struggles. They have a hidden mental governor that keeps them from reaching full speed. Enter the self-help universe. an industry dedicated to helping you pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Key concepts. Your thoughts create your reality? Well, no and yes. In your formative years, you received your core program. Since then, most people run on autopilot based on those early impressions, for better or for worse. Your beliefs create your reality? Well, it is true when you insert the word subconscious into the sentence. Your subconscious beliefs create your reality. A subconscious belief is perhaps seen as a protective mechanism that keeps life on a predictable path. They are quite hard to dislodge once they become set. People then spend the rest of their lives stuck within the belief confines, maybe not even knowing they are there. You are your habits, which are controlled by your subconscious beliefs. They run your life to the degree that having true free will is perhaps questionable. Now a little good news. You can improve your conscious outlook and move faster than you may be able to change subconscious beliefs. Improving your mood will in turn work to improve current situations. Some more good news. Once you flip the subconscious beliefs, it will be difficult to flip them back. The idea that thoughts and subconscious beliefs create your reality has one particularly dangerous implication. Complaining about something you hate with great emotion will be read by the subconscious as the desire to have even more of that situation. Fear and joy are both given administrative rights over your mind's software. Living in a state of fear or anger will instruct the mind to find more to fear or be angry about. A life where you move in joy will likewise attract more reasons to be happy and trust in life. Money merits special attention. Negative beliefs about having money yourself or negative beliefs about people who have money will separate you and prosperity. You need to welcome wealth in all forms. Take your subconscious temperature. You want to know what your subconscious beliefs are? Rate your life from 1 to 10 in each of these categories: health, relationship, friends, family, career, money, self-esteem, peace of mind, joy. If you have mostly high-score categories, excellent. Things will likely continue to flow easily to you. You can put this book down. A low-score group indicates some suboptimal beliefs have probably dug themselves in. These deeply held beliefs will probably continue to exercise influence in the future. But results are the ultimate arbiter. If you find you can flip aspects of your life to a better situation without backsliding, then that is great. Your deep beliefs were not far from where you wanted to be, hence they were shifted with relative ease. But what if some of your experiences in life stubbornly cling to the same unsatisfying patterns? Large and sincere efforts to correct things just don't hold. What are the methods for shifting these beliefs? You need to reprogram your mind such that you replace the unhelpful beliefs of the conscious and subconscious. Outlined below are techniques to accelerate the accomplishment of life goals and to create a steady sense of happiness and confidence. Most of them have long lead times, so postpone any radical action until your efforts start to kick in. Manage your current circumstances as best you can. Act when you have new ideas. Establish these best practice habits, but learn to trust life. Things will improve in their own good time. And be forewarned, tests will continue. Hopefully they will be small and infrequent. Recognize them as such. Don't complain. Just resolve, I am going to rise above this challenge. The techniques to be outlined are all about habit and emotion and repetition. Oh, so you want to get in shape? Well, see an exciting vision of a fit you, then every day do 100 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, run a mile, etc. And do it every day, whether you feel like it or not. Come back after a year to discuss your progress and what tweaks are necessary. The techniques described will require motivation and discipline. What if discipline is not your strong point? Start with a small and short program. So in the exercise example, start with say 2 push-ups a day and 5 sit-ups, but do it every day. Establish the habit first, then as you get comfortable, add a little to it, then a little more. Ready to commit? If you decide to embark on such a program, you should keep it largely to yourself. Everything involved can be done in private, so maybe tell a close friend or family member, but limit it to that. You create a lot of pressure on yourself when you advertise your efforts. Again, where this book can really help is in the mental work, items 3 through 6 as listed before. This is initially about removing beliefs that are creating blocks. Further along, success will come more naturally. Along the way, you will find joy and self-esteem. Regarding karma, sometimes it is not instant. Good actions do not necessarily clean up bad ideas that are hidden in your subconscious. Deep-seated inferiority or jealousy can keep you stuck no matter how extensive your good word or good attitude. So yes, be a good-hearted person. Help everyone you can. However, if prosperity and joy and health have been elusive, you must clean up your conscious and subconscious slate. You must feel worthy of it. You must ask for it. You must work for it. Implementation tip. A good way to get these habits going is to set your alarm an hour earlier in the morning and get them done before your regular day starts. Days usually take on a life of their own, and finding time for these exercises will become more and more difficult as the day progresses. The hard truth is that there is no magic pill. Work in the world and work in the mental realm are required. Applied over the months and years, it will produce astounding results. Sooner than that, you will find joy in the process. Focus techniques. You are setting out to reprogram the software of both the conscious and subconscious mind. You are writing new, deeply held beliefs and installing new day-to-day mind chatter. Both require substantial and consistent effort over perhaps a year to start bringing results. The end goal of the conscious reprogramming is to make you a positive, optimistic, joyful, grateful person. The subconscious reprogramming is what will create new deeply held beliefs that will change the broader circumstances of your life. Old, stale, disempowering thoughts and beliefs will tend to hang around, but over time they will be painted over by emotion and repetition and positive imagery. For all the techniques, it is very important to perform them in a state of relaxed joy, fun, and playfulness. Tense, needy, and fearful execution brings more of what you don't want. When you make any wish, let it go. Let life have the final say. Technique 1. Self-talk and affirmations. The thoughts rolling around your head represent the low-hanging fruit of focus training. Learning to control and direct these thoughts is challenging at first, but important to improving your mood. The good news is that affirmations work. With enough repetitions over a long enough period, your world will start reflecting your words. Also note, the more emotion and imagery you can invest, the better. How to construct them. Keep them short, positive, and present tense. Keep them end goal centered without concern for the mechanics about how to get there. Good ones can start with, I'm so happy and so grateful I have. Long, rambling affirmations are hard to repeat for say 1,000 times a day. Complicated affirmations are difficult to create a quick and emotive image of. If you want to focus on perhaps health or finding your career path, create 2 or 3 affirmations that relate only to this aspect of life. Trying to create wealth, health, a great relationship, a new career all at the same time will dilute your energies. The broader life goals will be addressed in other techniques. For those looking for their career path, try this affirmation. I'm so happy and so grateful I know my career calling. Repeat the phrases all day long to yourself. Record them on your phone and play them in the background throughout your day. Loop them overnight on your phone. Flash the words across the screen of your mind while walking. Download a subliminal message program on your computer. Run it throughout your workday. Write them out. Get emotionally involved. Technique 2. Thankfulness. Note that thankfulness and affirmations should get the bulk of your day's free thinking time. Replace the fear-prone or negative thinking with either active thankfulness or affirmations. They are less a specific exercise and more a new theme song for your life. Regarding thankfulness, to the extent possible, your day should be an endless stream of recognizing all the great things in your life now. Call them out to yourself, one after another. First thing in the morning, when you wake up, say, "It is so nice to have my cozy bed. It was great to get a good night's sleep. I love my flannel shirt. I'm excited about making a delicious cup of coffee," etc. Thankfulness is a habit. You may have to work at it at first, but the thankfulness habit and your affirmations can soon take over your day. Technique 3, visualization. The term visualization is a misnomer. Your mind does work well with images, so do try to create clear images. However, it is much more important that you generate the feelings of already having what you want. So it is really a relaxing little fantasy session that should emphasize fun so you can stick with them over time. Lie down, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and use your own guided meditation audio file. Create an MP3 on your phone that is, say, 10 or 15 minutes long. An audio track keeps you focused and on a defined time. On the audio file, you cover a general outline of where you want to be focusing. Say things like, "I love this feeling of being healthy. It feels so good to be healthy. I'm so grateful I am so healthy," and so on through your goals. The creation of goals is discussed a little later in the book. They can be the basis for your MP3. Place your hand on your heart while running through your visualization session. The heart has the power to create your world. Relax into the experience and feel it in your heart center. As opposed to the targeted nature of your affirmations, in the visualization sessions you should cover all areas of your goals. Vary scenarios widely. See your happy scenes in the first person. Feel natural and excited about living your dream life. Go with great and rambling variety so your heart feels it from many different angles. Perform your imaging session at least once a day. 2 or 3 times is even better. Technique 4, vision board. The classic approach is a physical board with cut-out images. Such a board is not very portable or private. Instead, collect digital photos of places and experiences you want to have. Lie down, relax, flip through them on your phone. See yourself in the picture. Feel the excitement with the hand on the heart. Having over 100 photos is fine. Be sure you are feeling the feeling of living your dream. This can be done with eyes open, or you can pause and close your eyes and see it that way. Do it every day. Technique 5, meditation. Meditation will give you more control of your thoughts, and that makes it worth your time. Meditate for 15 minutes a day. This leaves you with 23 hours and 45 minutes when you are not meditating. It is in this block of time where you need to control your thoughts. The discipline derived from the meditation will increase your ability to focus your thoughts. Get comfortable sitting up in a chair. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, empty the mind to the degree possible. Focus on the breath in and out. Gently bring yourself back on the path of the quiet mind when the straight thinking happens. You are attempting to discipline a poorly behaved child. This will take time. Meditation can be thought of as a vacation from the nonsense that bangs around your mind. The payoff is the moments when all goes quiet and you know pure peace. Technique 6, reading your goals daily. Have 6 to 12 big goals written in a notepad program on your phone. Read through them with emotion and excitement 3 times in a row daily. Keep them in present tense, positive, and end state focused. Perhaps with a "I'm so happy and so grateful" preface. They should cover the major areas of life: health, wealth, career, family, friends, and relationship. Remember to include contribution goals. What will you do to make the world a better place? Technique 7, Gratitude Journal. There are a handful of facets to this. Use that app on your phone that is the equivalent of a notebook program. The first journal to be completed and the most important is a list of your own positive qualities and skills and attributes and accomplishments. Be generous. Only you need to ever see this. It is amazing how this exercise can raise your self-esteem. Next, identify the troubled moments in your life, incidents that leave you a bit wounded. For each thorny person, write out the good things you hope comes to them. For each rough encounter, journal the positive facets. The human memory is malleable and can be more. By regularly reviewing the positive side of experiences, you can make the negative qualities fade into the background. Jealousy is a particularly destructive habit. Jealousy will keep you stuck in a cycle of underperformance. So again, write out that you hope they have even more happiness, more success, more great health. Over time, this will wash away your jealousy and free you to move on to your own success and joy. Read these lists daily. Over time, you will rewrite your memories to see these past events in a more favorable and maybe even positive light. Application of the 7 techniques. Note that only visualizing, meditation, and the vision board really require a private room. So, these should be what is completed first each day in that extra hour you created by setting an earlier alarm. The Gratitude Journal and your goals can be reviewed in public places. Affirmations and thankfulness are for all of life's many idle times. For you as an individual, it won't necessarily be clear which technique is most effective, hence the suggestion is for everyone to use all of them. As things move your way, allocate more and more personal development time to causes outside yourself. A few more suggestions. Here are a few other great habits that you can hopefully fit in. Daily exercise, calisthenics, a jog, a swim, yoga. If you dread your workout, take it down a few notches so it is fun. Drink 4 pints of water daily. It is a daily cleanse. Breathe deep. Take, say, 3 deep breaths, fully expanding the lungs and completely exhaling the full length of your lungs. Do it each time you wash your hands so it becomes a regular habit. Smile. Hold it for a bit. Do it every time you see yourself in a mirror. Take a walk. Outside in nature and in the sun is better, but even a walk across the room gets you out of the sitting pose for a bit. Play some fun music. Stretch. Limber up the joints, twist the trunk, reach for the sky, roll the neck. Favors. Do something nice for someone, especially if they won't even know you did it. Eat well, lots of fruits and vegetables. Highlight reel. If you have a good collection of photos from your life, create a slideshow of the best fun and happy photos. You can then flip through them on your phone or TV. Demotivating activities that should be stopped or reduced. Watching or reading the news. Be somewhat informed, but much of today's news will cause a negative emotional response. Social media. It is great for keeping up with people, but it often leaves its users with many hours of unproductive time and a sense they are missing out on life. Junk food or sugary drinks, the less the better. Drinking alcohol, smoking, other drugs, the less the better for all of these. Negative, toxic, critical people. Limit exposure to the extent possible. Create space. Lower the frequency. Reduce the time. Such people can do huge damage to your cause. Gossiping. Get in the habit of looking for the best in every person or situation. If you can't say something nice, maybe move on to the next topic. Worrying. Plan and take some action immediately, however small, to start correcting the condition you are worrying about. Clutter. Get your home and workspaces organized. Give away anything that is no longer needed. Open space. Clean. You will think more clearly and be calmer. Disturbing, violent video or audio. Minimize it and certainly do not partake right before bed. Summary. This is all about setting new habits. Firm habits using the best techniques will gradually reprogram your mind and move your life in the direction of your goals. It will be a grind at times. To keep inspired, the internet is full of encouraging audio and video messages. Search success, motivation, joy, happiness, health. Down the road, you will find it is a process of learning to trust life. There is a trust that develops that things even better than you can imagine may come your way if you simply let go. With such trust, you can relax and live happily right now rather than being stuck in endless longing for certain results. Finally, bear in mind what the real end goal is, to be able to say, I am so lucky to have this life I have now. That is the end state you are aiming for. All the techniques and work outlined here are really about removing the blocks so you can have this awakening. You know you're on the right path when you get the growing insight that your life has been a wonderful experience.